Hey guys, Levy Freeman here, and today we're playing some more Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich mod as Ungern's Mongolia here. We got the Mad Lad himself, who I guess is unfortunately not Genghis Khan 2 anymore, but you know, he's still our boy, and we went on the Russia friendship path, and we've got this fucked up situation in China. The United Front has formed. So you have the Qing military government and the Qing as, I guess, separate countries with, I guess, different focus trees. Okay? And so we've got that, and we got the feds over here in the Hunan clique, and these guys are having their own gangbang. We took out Fang Tian, Japan joined the war, we had a Russian guarantee, so then Russia joined the war. And so we've got us versus the Qing versus the Empire of Japan versus Russia. And we've managed to take Shenyang. We're trying to build up our industry, but we have these provinces, and we're gonna maybe make a play for pushing into Japan over here. Well, it looks like Russia's committing some more troops, and a lot of Japan's units are like these shitty militia divisions over here. So you know, we might be able to make something happen. I hope. So I guess we'll get ahead there. We had our first dockyard, so we can start building some convoys, I guess. And our logistics are green for the time being, so that's beautiful here. And we are going to, I guess, let's maybe go for some plays here. See if we can maybe kick Japan out of Manchuria. It'd be beauty. It'd be real beaut. Get all these factories and the resources out of here. It'd be great. We do have some planes. I guess we'll have these guys hub out this army, I guess. I don't know. It's a kind of a token air force, but you know, it's something, I guess. We might as well use it. We got it. We're a bit strapped for shit anyways as Mongolia. We actually got our big boy division over here, which is like this mishmash of like artillery and tanks, but that still counts as a cavalry division that we're using to try and make the most of our obnoxious cavalry buffs that we get as Mongolia. It's kind of nice over here. Looks like Japan and the Qing are going at it pretty hard down here, and it's taking pressure off of us. So like that's nice. I guess we might as well get one of these guys over here. Big boy unit. Kill these guys. That unit's falling back. Let's bring a unit over this way. See if we get a pin maybe against the Russian border. Like maybe let's come south. Let's come south. Unfortunately, the Japanese do have military access, of course, to Transmore. Transmore is in the Copro sphere. I don't know what the Two Sicilies is going to do with supplying their ships in my ports over here. They seem pretty far away. There's only one tile over here, and this is a plains tile, so we could maybe get a cash money encirclement some of these units. Of course, the guys with like the knight icon do have like a light tank division stuck in them. And you can see with our buffs that we're getting some pretty sick bonuses here. 91% with country and commander skill. And I also noticed too, before I forget here, I saw Roman von Ungern Sternberg here got a option to have this, which will increase our attacks even more. Commander skill of 56%, so 96.2% we're getting off our commanders. So both our field marshal now and our general have the infantry expert, cavalry expert duo. And of course, those do stack. Those do stack, so you wind up with quite a high commander multiplier. And for whatever reason, we're not able to push into here. I mean, we should be able to. And the big boy unit's got quite a nice statistic there for its soft attack, and of course, if we did planning, we'd get even more. Mongolia also gets some max planning boosts. See if we can quickly take out these guys. Things are still okay down south. And Europe is still pretty stable. It's not moving around too much, except for Italy, which has a pretty thick papal state at the moment. It's going well. See if we can maybe snake up around here and try and cut off the Japanese from the Transimir border. Would be huge. Of course, also taking into Korea, you probably don't need to attack. It's fine. We'll let these guys do it. They've got the tanks. I think unfortunately, the light tanks I think are like able to be. Well, no, I guess that unit's not capable of piercing them. But a lot of the Japanese divisions were coming up, and some of the Chinese ones even too, we were able to pierce our light tank. I mean, it is 1942, so like, it's already pretty far past the point in time when a light tank would be considered useful. But let's see if we can take Korea. That would shorten up our front line a bit. Looks like Japan's having some problems. There's like not a lot of troops up here. Not a lot of troops up there. Germany stage is also having like a pretty awesome game here too. We did, of course, if you haven't seen the first video, we did strengthen the Germans. I was trying out some rules, custom game rules that might get a more balanced game. Like sometimes, like Germany just dies like really stupid quick, and it makes for kind of a dull game. As we're trying to push some stuff around to see if we can fix that. Unfortunately, it looks like we are having some steel issues. That's okay though. Is there any steel around that we can pick up? There's 30 steel in Korea, so that would be great to get. Might go for that. I wonder if we should just have these guys, like now that they're, maybe just go try and choke up the Japanese border. We have enough guys for that. We'll have you come over here and like sit on this port. We don't want to give them a free naval landing if we can avoid it. Be careful here, don't want to get cut off. Alright, we got the medium tank number 3, and I think we're gonna wait for that one to. We are researching the tech right now that's gonna give us bonus retention, so we might as well try and keep. Like, we don't have like a huge amount of production efficiency on it, but we might as well keep the production efficiency we do have. We did do the decisions for railways. Let's start doing some railways, some infrastructure. Now let's go back on resistance suppression. I think unfortunately, like most of our national focuses that we have left aren't going to be all that helpful. And now it looks like Japan wants to come in and defend Korea. Alright, so we'll kill that. We'll kill that unit. Push in a bit. There's only a militia there. We should be able to take this guy out. Fortunately, I don't think these Mach Leak infantry guys like all that strong. But I mean, they're free. We got them for free, so can't complain. Even maybe get a pin there. Unfortunately, I think to get Fading Sun, you also have to kill Transimer. So we're probably like still pretty far away from that. And I might not want to push up too far so that, you know, the Russians will still have a border with them, so the Russians can still fight. I think Russia will claim Transimer eventually anyways. Although sealing up the border up here to free us up down south to start pushing into the Qing might also be helpful. So we trapped this one tile there. Yeah, okay. Trap some Japanese units. So maybe we'll just go like that for now. Japan's looking a little weak. That'll free up these troops over here. To make a play for Korea, of course. Yeah, lovely island nation of Korea. If you've seen Eastbound and Down, you might get that reference. I don't know, I mean, we could do this. Doctrine and Navy. I don't know. We can get some tungsten if we get a Excavation Tech, which might be something that we want. take out Korea. He's got concentrated 4. That's pretty beautiful construction. Or concentrated 5 even. Some more of these Japanese units. Those guys don't need to attack, so I think we'll just leave the situation up here like this for now. Of course, Japan having access to Transmore is like super annoying, but same with like the legation cities bullshit they can pull. They like retreat into tiles you can't attack into. Super annoying. You stand in Pyongyang for now. Guys down there, and we've got our big boy unit attacking into Busan. Excellent, excellent. I don't know. This is looking pretty good right now. Like maybe we'll be able to clutch this out. Maybe we'll be able to clutch this out and actually unite, quote unquote, China as Mongolia. Make China Mongolia again. Korea, Japan over here. That's 52. We can get more of that steel. Maybe we should be on. How many factories are there? Not that much. We're on forced labor. See if that'll help our steel situation out a bit. Looks like not really. Barely. That's probably not worth it. Let's maybe go down to export focus. That helps a bit. Alright, let's take these guys over here that we had. You guys can join. That was this army. And let's get you guys to maybe do a little bit of Coast Guard duty. Free up some of our better troops. We're doing like better troop things. Yeah, I'll take some guns, South Africa. That's very sporting of you, South Africa. Well, those guys get in position. We'll pull our black army over here. Can we continue? Still have to build Russian border to Urga Mongolian Railway, I guess. Okay. It's fine. You still need to start choosing out these factories. Do Russians have military access to our clay? They do. I think we also have military access to them because we have like some sort of treaty or some shit like that because we're best friends with Russia. You guys also need to garrison Port Arthur. Okay, let's go up to 4 speed while those guys get into position. Yeah, it's surprising that Transmore hasn't joined or hasn't been called in yet. So I don't think we can get Fading Sun until, or no, we do have Fading Sun. So it's just Korea we have to take, I guess, in this instance. So 150 days will peace out Japan. Then it'll just be us and those Chinese. Modern might be a little bit greedy. Go for land doctrine. And we'll flip our lines over once we have our tag that gives us more retention, and we'll try and work towards another big boy unit. We'll have to get ready for the Fading Sun. Unfortunately, that means the Russians will no longer help us. Because we have a war of aggression against the Chinese. And of course, the guarantee is like, I think, a defensive alliance. And the Japanese declared war on us. So I guess we're best buds with Germany. We're not best buds. We're like okay. We're okay with the GEA. We're doing absolute defense sphere. Oof. Absolute. And these to deal with these Chinese. What do we got here? We can probably convert this guy over to a big boy unit. We need infantry equipment and we need some medium SP artillery, but we were getting the rest of the stuff. So let's go ahead and make that swap. Let's get an extra factory into our artillery pieces. I think is what we're going to need here for these big boys. So the Pacific states have died, which I guess isn't all that surprising. Halifax conference has failed. Interesting. Alright, so all we have to do is take Korea to get Fading Suns. Like, maybe we should have tried to make a play for that earlier. So that'll be good. We don't have to deal with Japan. We can focus entirely on beating the Qing. Which, that might be possible. And unfortunately, as it works out that most of our factories at the start of the game were military, so we have to really catch up on our civilian eco. And we are still mobilizing. Like maybe the best place, I also don't want to open up a border with Japan because that could let more troops flood in. Got some hills over here. That's a mountain. That's a mountain. Unfortunately, this is like our best territory to try and push into, though. See if we're able to just go like so. And we did swap our gun over, so we did lose some efficiency there, which is a bit painful. Let's get this excavation tech. All right, we just got that tech. So we can convert from stockpile there, I guess. Light SP artillery 3, medium tank 3. Let's get a variant. You know what? Let's go for armor on our medium tank. Of course, reliability because we're poor. Let's go for the medium tank 3 Mark 1, like that, and then that'll help. Hopefully that'll help our units not get pierced. Medium tank 3 Mark 1, yes, one like this. Light SP artillery and medium SP artillery. We don't have enough for a variant for that yet, but let's just switch it over. We can convert from stockpile. We're missing only one steel, so this all looks great. Looks great for now. And this guy. Just waiting on manpower. Yeah, manpower, we need a few guns. And that's almost done too for that decision. I think we just break that. That was pretty easy actually. Get in there. It's decent stats, and this is at nighttime too. Look at that! Look at that thick soft attack we got there. Getting over look at those bonuses, right? 96%, then another 46% from planning. It's pretty sick. Pretty sick on these cheesy units here that we've got. Cheesy big boy cavalry unit. Now these Chinese divisions will be encircled. Maybe we'll let the Japanese take care of them. We are not armored though. We are being pierced by their by these Chinese divisions. Like that's a bit of a piss off. We have lots of attack, and we have breakthrough because we have tanks. This tile open? Oh geez, that's nice. Very nice. Wow, we broke them so fast, like it couldn't even, our unit couldn't even move into position to encircle. It's alright. Cool. So we can do let's get the infrastructure. It is a lower ship count a little bit in the interim, but gear. And then we can get maybe a. We do have the mock leak on our team. We can maybe go for a pin against that border. Do have some spaces over here though, we should probably try and cover. Some mountain. If we can get to this mountain, maybe that desert tile's the easiest one to make a play for. Look at that. It'll be nice, a nice cutoff. Try to make some progress against the Qing while they're busy with the Japanese still. Looks like the Russians have almost closed it. The Russians aren't even here anymore, so we've almost closed this up. They don't have a border with Russia anymore, so I mean, I guess we could just push them back into Transamore. Maybe. We'll consider it. You guys need to get up there. Have to get partial armor. Partial armor. Better than no armor. Partial, of course, meaning that... Oh, now we don't. That only some of the divisions can pierce you and not all of them. Fortunately, they're not retreating in a convenient direction for us. There we go. Start killing these Chinese units here. "51 days till fading sun." Let's do our next railway. I think this is one of our core territories too over here in Ordos. Like having that back will definitely help our manpower situation. You guys might as well just be with these guys now. Just throw the Japanese out here. You try and kill some more Chinese divisions against the Japanese border before they leave the war. Which hopefully they do. Like, we'll see. Afghanistan capitulated. It looks like our horse is better than their tank. There you go. Let's see if we get some kills in some of these divisions over here. Little Africans want docking rights. Okay. Yeah, fortunately, we are getting pierced, but like we do have enough breakthrough because of our tanks that we're able to actually be able to withstand a lot of that damage. I guess not withstand it, but like at least reduce it from the 4 to the 1% chance of hurting us, anyways. You guys don't need to be there anymore. You can come down over here and support our breakthrough. Squish some of these Chinese divisions, that'd be beautiful. There's less stuff I'll have to fight. Of course, Japanese said they want to take some shots on us, so I mean, I guess that's fine. Fading sun, 10 days to fading sun. We almost have a whole line of civilian factories in 1943, boys. Order restored in Xinjiang. Okay, that's fine. I think we'll send these guys in. I mean, it's just a militia unit, we don't really have to be scared of it. Excavation Tech. Might want to work on refining. I don't know, maybe air. No, let's get night vision. Yeah, we can. Let's get night vision, or I don't know, maybe trucks. We're also pretty behind on like a lot of research. Let's get trucks. We need trucks for a lot of things. Fading sun. After the utter defeat of the Imperial Japanese Army, our forces control huge swaths of land in Manchuria and Korea. Whilst the Imperial Japanese Navy are reduced to attempting mere blockades, their spies in Tokyo report severe dissent and war weariness among the populace. In light of this, the government has called a 2-week conference in Port Arthur to determine our war aims. Yes, I have no navy, so our prospect of invading their pathetic home islands are basically zero. You'll see, but then we'll have, ooh, this is, a bit dicey over here. And they got to escape through Korea. Bastards. I guess there's like not a real huge point in pushing into Japan if they're just gonna die anyways. I can't remember how that works, like with the peace deal and whatnot. But I mean, if we could get down to here, like these areas over here would be much better for our attacks. I suppose we might as well continue pushing. Peace with the Empire of the Fading Sun. The two-week conference in Port Arthur has ended in agreements. The terms Japan offered were accepted and peace has been achieved. We have gained much, and this is nothing less than a great victory. We fought well, and we deserve nothing less. Of course, sure. Yeah, that's fine. So, no longer at war with the Japanese. That means we need to probably rush in here and grab as much of this Qing land as we can. Collapse of the United Front. So the United Front collapses too. That's neat. So like they're back to going after. Are these guys at war with each other again? Not yet. It looks like. That's pretty good for us though. It's like we're gonna take a huge chunk of the Qing. Qing looking super weak on the front now. Now they've lost all their faction mates. Like, shouldn't these Japanese units be like leaving? Like all these units being present, like kind of difficult to make it see what's going on. And those guys spread out a bit, I guess. I'll have you guys join up with this army then. Put those guys on Coast Guard duty. Free real estate now. You got left behind. Got Nanjing. Okay, if he wants to do that, then we'll just encircle him, I guess. Save our one unit here. Deal with that later once we get our breakthrough units in. I heard you guys like move in over here. What are you guys doing? So we got that. Next research. What do we want here? Let's get the research that gives us more research. Best industrial lands, like probably over here. This is probably where we want to send our good army. Where are you guys at? You guys are over here. Where are you guys at? It's not acceptable. You guys need to come over here. Help save our one unit. Are we able to push here? Yeah, we are. They're able to pierce us, but we still have more attacks and we have enough breakthrough to block them, so we're able to actually beat them. Even just by adding like a shitty light tank. And we are, of course, on the doctrine that gives us bonuses for having those shitty light tanks with the extra breakthrough, though. So we do have artillery, so let's get that upgrade. That's probably a fine upgrade to get. Go. Yeah, it's nice that you got Fading Sun and their United Front collapse. So it's like this is like a super easy game for us now. I think we got that works out very much in our favor. unfortunate that like I guess you can't have music on your game. You're doing these, I guess, because you'll get copy strikes or some shit. Otherwise, you would definitely have like the Mongolian throat scene going on right now. You know, this is like working out pretty sick for the Mad Lad Ungern. These guys still in Qing's faction? No, they are not. They are not. So Qing military government is not the same as Qing. They're like not even on the same team. It's a bit whack if you ask me. It looks like Japan, like, I don't know, this is like unfortunate for them. Looks like most of their army got stranded. We at war with these guys? Yeah, I guess we're still at war with these other Chinas, though. They just don't have military access to Qing to, like, be on the border, I guess. So we'll go for. We'll send you to know. You come out. You come over here and cut that guy off. And we'll go send these guys over here. March for Xing'an and these other victory points, I guess. Excellent, excellent. So we have taken out the Qing government, and all that remains is these other. I guess we got dragged into a war with these guys. So we will call our friends in the Ma clique to arms. And we'll have you boys over here. Get these guys together. Get the boys together. I got some extra military factories now. That's probably fine. Do that. We need some more steel, which we have decisions for. Let's go ahead and take these decisions. And we still need to improve our civilian industry, although I guess now we probably have better provinces to do it in. I don't need that bunker anymore. You got lots of infrastructure to repair. Alright, so like, our game is looking much better now. 1943, the Qing is dead, the Fading Sun is collapsed, where we've got non-aggro pacts with the Russians and shit, I think. Yep, and we're guaranteed by the Russians. So we're best buds with the Russians, even though we're not in the faction, and we're going to be probably like Overlord of China soon. And then we can go help our Russian friends, I guess, deal with the Germans. They seem to be having some problems. It looks like the whatever happened over here, though, SRI managed to recover, and 2 Sicilies got fucked up, it looks like. We'll see. We shall see. Interesting game, though. interesting game. That was like a pretty messy war. So these guys are in a faction, though, I think, yeah, with the Hunanese. And then in addition to them, we have the Qing government over here, who's not in the faction, but we were also at war with. So, like, the remaining 3 Chinas. I don't think any of these guys are going to have actually a navy. So maybe we want these guys on the front line as well. And this is a pretty sad division, but we can make it a 10-0. Yeah, if we have enough to do that, we can start maybe training some. We actually don't have very many guns, so let's not do that. Yeah, it looks like Japan's army's having some problems getting out of here. And all their unit cards crowding the screen makes it look a little bit difficult to see. Wenzu. See if we can just see how much of this clay is actually even open. Oh, not there. I want you over here, and like these other guys, we can bring these guys around. Korea. What do you want to do here? Do you want to occupy or do you want to puppet? How many factories are there in Korea? Republic of Korea. That's this part over here. Not a whole lot. They have decent manpower though. Let's liberate a loyal Korea. And then the Chinese. We can release a loyal Beiyang Republic, or we can occupy them. Chinese have lots of manpower. We get lots of manpower out of that puppet. Puppet Qing. With Harmony Association in charge. But my industry though, fucking industry. 37 factories. It's like a third of our industry. What's this? 26 factories. We'd go back to like having nothing again if I do that. But the manpower. But the industry, tough choices. It's tough. It's tough when you don't have a whole lot. What is this? Hilo Jingzhou. Jingzhou is Beijing, I guess, obviously. 35 others. We occupy them. We occupy them, we can get manpower from Korea, maybe. Or like maybe the rest of these Chinese guys. Can't afford the hit in industry. I think if we're going to try and carry the AI through Well Creek 2, we're probably better off with like a few elite divisions than like a bunch of Chinese like shit troops, man. Like we already have like the Mach League as puppets, and like maybe we'll be able to get some of these other Chinese warlords as puppets. I don't know. So we have 19 factories on guns, and we need steel badly. Let's go down to extensive and pick up war economy. And these other Chinese guys have a lot of stuff too, though. Maybe we should have went for the puppet, but I don't know. I ain't shook. I ain't shook. I think maybe we want to capitulate these guys first. Send you guys over here and go for Guangzhou. Trade, steel, subject. Get that 19 steel from Korea. And let's go down to limited exports. Maybe that wasn't worth it. There we go. So we fixed our steel problem. So we'll have 10% manpower, 12% manpower. So we're going to lose a bit of manpower there when our law changes. do that to help our stability. Looks like some of our divisions are starting to get encircled. You guys spammed out 8 units, so I wasn't looking. Pretty sick. Guys, come over here. Montclair, you guys got anything? No, they don't. Yeah, that's fine. They're like already giving us almost a full stack of infantry, I think. They're definitely doing their part for the war effort here. So if we lose ground in the north, that's fine. We just want to make some division kills down here in the south, push towards their capital. We still have a shortage of equipment. I don't know, maybe I should have stayed on total mobilization. Get the extra factories. Let's get our excavations up. Gulen. Cool. Guangzhou federal government has collapsed. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Let's move quickly now. All that's left is the Qing military government and friends, I guess. Or I guess they don't have any friends, they're just by themselves. And the Hunanese. They're fortified and they've got a river. Bastards. Hopefully that should be enough for Hunan to capitulate. This Changde. Or not. Not quite. There we go. There we go. Guys can have local police force. I don't really need. We're probably okay on factories. Like I don't need to put you guys in harsh quarters. Excellent, excellent. Now we can just deal with these guys over here, and then we will have, I guess, reunited Mongolia. Our claims might be dubious, but I don't know. We're still a Chinese faction. We have to do army reforms. It looks like Qing government's just about ready to roll over and die. get ourselves some more factories. Maybe build up our core Mongolian lands first. Kunming is their capital over here. See if we can make a rush for Kunming. Alright, we just got trucks. I guess we can, I don't know, do you want mech? Probably not. It's not gonna get, doesn't go well with our horse theme. Continue down our doctrine path there. I'm kind of surprised how well the what is it, the unit with like the light tank, the horse with the light tank is working. I mean, those are like decent stats. I mean, it's got decent defense. Like the breakthrough's not bad either with the modern warfare. Like even when it wasn't getting armor, like the breakthrough was, you know, breakthrough. This 110, this is across the river too. Like I mean, it was still good enough. Though, like the casualties that we took, like weren't too bad. You know, considering we were only fighting with horses and like a few splashed armor pieces in there. We need Excavation 3, which I think we're researching now. So, yeah, the cavalry buffs you get with this country are like pretty significant too. An extra 25% attack is like nothing to sneer at. And the extra speed you get too is nice. Getting overruns. Getting overruns even. Like, Japan's army, like, I don't know, like, I guess I can't give them military access. They can get their troops out, they're just kind of stuck. Stuck attritioning to death. That's weird. That's really weird. You would think if I offered the AI access to get their troops out, they would take it. But I guess then we'd also get military access to their land or something like that, like it's probably mutual or some shit. Oh, I forgot to give this guy his traits. Should have had like a defensive doctrine or something on that guy. Alright, Qing military government has capitulated. So I don't know. Should we have released China as a puppet? Maybe. Maybe. But then our industry would like go right to shit. So I don't know. Maybe that's. And let's start Let's start working on some compliance. These guys aren't really complying at all. I guess we got them on harsh quotas, so we'll put them on local police force. Surprisingly, it doesn't hit our didn't hurt our factory count that much. You know what? Let's just do everything civilian oversight to get that compliance gain. Alright, so that was our game there. So we are aligned with Russia, so like maybe we go help Russia. That might be something we want to do. Go help the I guess Kaiserreich Pact is at war with the Entente. Looks like. Yeah, we might want to go help the Russians. Looks like they're getting stalled out over here. Let's take a screen cap there. Absolutely mad lad. Got all Mongolia, and I guess we got the legations there, but I mean, I guess that's fine. And yeah, we'll have to see what we do next with this campaign. So I'll think about that. Like our productions, like we got a lot of stuff in stockpile over there. We can maybe make a few more big boy units, send those out as volunteers. We got like this guy's like a pretty sick general for like the strat that we're going with too. He's got the double. He's got the hour power over here, defense, attack and defense, like 20% attack and defense to cavalry, and he's got adaptable. And Mountaineer's a pretty good terrain trait to have too, and he's got 8 attack too. So we got really lucky with this guy. And we've also got again on top of that the double traits over here plus aggressive assaulter for more breakthrough. So it's pretty strong army. Our guys over there, they did pretty well for not having any tanks. It's like or any true tank divisions, just having like tank splash. I was pretty happy with that. And then we've got, of course, the Japanese here who are, I guess, for whatever reason, starving to death in China. We got some guns. Probably start training some Coast Guards or something like that, and then work on a few more big boy cavalry units, and we can decide what we want to do next. I don't know. Maybe we don't need the Tibetans anymore. Do we need the Tibetans, guys? I don't know. So there's that. We can take out Tibet. That's still get them as a puppet as well. Yeah, decent manpower. Yeah, we could take Tibet as a puppet. Burma. Burma is still in the faction. And yeah, of course, the rest of the game still has been undecided. Of course, we decide to go to war with the Reichspakt. Whose side are the legation cities on, actually? Legations are guaranteed by like a bunch of people, actually. but not the Russians. So we could go to war with them without bringing in the Russians, and that would put us at war with the Reichspakt and the Entente. We could help our Russian friends over there, maybe help Mr. Romanov take out the Reichspakt. Decisions, but I think now's a good time to end this episode. We've reunited Mongolia, and we got our friends over here with the Xinjiang and the Ma, who I guess are sort of Mongolian. I don't know. We got this guy here, Sabit Timula. He's a Turkish nationalist. He says, I remember this guy. We tried to assassinate him, and we were playing as Ma Zongying. We're doing our Kumalkana playthrough. And then we've got this guy over here, Tashi Dondreb. He's a Tibetan. And I thought we were like on pretty good terms with Tibet too. Like, I think there was that one guy that came over and was like, Ungern's like a prophesized, like, I don't know, pretty cool guy or something like that. And they had like a powwow and they were cool with it. So, I don't know. I guess we'll leave the Tibetans alone. We won't stab the Tibetans in the back. Oh, that would be a pretty sick throwback to to Genghis Khan too. We don't need the Tibetans anymore. And yeah, so Republic of Korea, what you guys got? You guys got not that many factories. You got a little bit of manpower. Machlik is really all adults serve for this amount of manpower, not a whole lot. Same with Xinjiang. Xinjiang still has 175k. We of course have a lot of non-core manpower. There's so much population over there and then once we get enough compliance too in our occupied territories, we'll be able to get them to the volunteer program. So that'll be nice. And I think our national spirit that we had over here too gives us. This is just recruitable population. It was the old one that gave you non-core manpower boosts. But we'll get there eventually. We do have the psychological warfare compliance growth. I should probably get some of our spies on reducing some resistance. Something like that, I guess. And maybe go for the... we have one anti-partisan, maybe we should get the next one there as well. And then just continue working on building up our economy. We have 69 factories and a 50-50 split now, which is just better than we started with. A lot better than we started with. So that's it for this video. I'll think about what I want to do with this campaign. Now there are some things we can do now that the Valkyrie 2 isn't such a... It's still going on, so that's nice. But that's it for this episode. Lever Freeman signing out.